Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Key Comics Market Watch. Today, I am happy to have you back for another new Wednesday haul for New Comic Book Day. But before we get started, as always, thank you everyone for not skipping the skippable ads. And if you're new to my channel, the reason why I ask you not to skip my skippable ads is because when you skip the ad, I don't get the ad revenue. So watch the ad all the way through so I can get the ad revenue and it will help out my channel. So with that being said, once again, thank you everyone, and let's get on with this haul. So the first book that I got is actually a book that I missed out on when it came out. They didn't have any at the LCS when it came out. I think like 2 weeks ago, if I remember correctly. It might have been 2 weeks ago. So I asked them to order it, and they was able to order another one, and so it finally came today when I went to go pick up my other new comics, and it was there, and it's a first printing, so very happy about that. Now this is Once Our Land 2. This is the second part of that series. Now the reason why you would definitely want to get this book, the reason why I wanted to get it is because it's been optioned for a movie, animated movie supposedly. So, but I don't know. It could be a regular movie, but it's been optioned already. So, definitely get this book before it starts really heating up. Now, I will say the first part, I'm looking for that. That came out like 3 years ago, if I'm correct. But I'm definitely on the hunt for that one too. That one is already at a $20 mark. This one right here is still going for cover $5. So definitely, and it's a very hard book to find in near mint perfect condition because of the all yellow. It's like, man. So very happy I was able to get it. Didn't mind paying that $5 cover price. All right, now this is also a book that had already came out, but I missed out on it when it first came out, and I didn't know there was the first appearance in there. And once I found out, I've been on the hunt for it. So luckily, they just so happened to have been pulling books from subscriber boxes that people didn't get, and they was about to put out on the floor. So it just so happened they had two copies of this. No, it was three copies, so I grabbed two. It's Black Panther #9, and this is the first appearance of the Jingu. Jingu, is that how you say it? It's basically this underwater creature that gave birth to this whole race. So you have to read this in order to understand. But it's a first appearance, and this cover is just an amazing cover, and that's another reason why I wanted to get it. So was happy to get two of them. Great cover, all black, man. Was happy both of them were 9.8s. All right, you guys. Now, before we get started with the new stuff, I did grab one book that was free. And at first I thought it was a dollar book, like they reprinted it, because it's a reprint. But I thought it was maybe one of those dollar ones, reprints. But when I went to the counter, I asked him how much these are going for. He said they're free. So I was like, oh, okay. So actually, they had about 20 of them. No lie. It was about 20 of them. I was going to grab four of them. But, man, all of them had spine tick. Like, all of them had either one spine tick or two spine ticks, and they broke color. And this book right here, you could tell if it breaks color because of the black. See that? So this is the only one that didn't have a spine tick out of all 20 of them. I was very upset. I was like, man. So I got the one without the spine tick. I was lucky to find one. So very happy about that, and it's just a reprint of of the Seed of Destruction. So definitely happy to get that for free. All right, now with the haul, you guys. All right, so of course, man, I have to give shout out to Comics Most Wanted. Go check out his channel. He did a video last night. He was able to show this book because he had already gotten it. I don't know how he got it so early, but great. I don't know. But I'm gonna say this: when I saw it, I was just like, because I already knew that I was gonna be looking for this cover. But when I saw him show it, I was like, man, I gotta get that cover. I pray to God I'm able to get it. So I was able to get the cover. So it's the Badman Who Laughs, the Grim Knight #1. It's a Gabriel Delato cover. Man, look at that cover. It's awesome. and I was able to grab two of them, and those were the only two that were there. So I grabbed I was the first one in the door today at my LCS, and I grabbed them as soon as I saw them. Was very happy to grab both of them. If they had more, I would have grabbed more. Now this is his origin issue, so it's definitely a key book. Um, and look at this cover. Now I'm going to say this: the cover that I wish they had there, which I knew they wasn't gonna have, was the Philip Tan cover. That one right there is pays homage to Detective Com. What is it? Is it Batman or Detective Comics? I forgot which one it is, but it's the McFarlane Batman cover that goes for money. So it's the homage to that cover, and it has the Grim Knight, and it has Harley Quinn on that cover, and it looks awesome. I mean, that Philip Tan cover is awesome. There's also a Matthew Mayhe is a cover, I think, a variant to that one too that has Joker on the cover with Grim Knight pointing guns at him, and his face is all beat up. Joker's face is all beat up. That cover looks good too, but it doesn't look as good as that Philip Tan one. Now I have to say this: if any of y'all had that Philip Tan cover, you know what I'm talking about, that pays homage to that Batman Detective Comics. I forgot what it is, which number it is, and it's crazy because I had that book. I found it in the dollar bin, that Batman that I'm talking about, the McFarlane one, the first McFarlane Batman. I had that book, found it for $1. It was a newsstand copy too, and I traded it with one of my fellow YouTubers. Uh, how is it that I forgot who it was? Damn, I know who it is, but I forgot his name. Whew, but he knows who it is. He is, and we traded. Even though I will say it wasn't a near mint copy, but it was a newsstand and it was $1, so it was great. And he wanted it, and I've already had that book before. In fact, I've had a 9.8 grader copy of that book before, so I was willing to just trade him for it because he didn't have it, and I've had it already, and I'm good. You know, I was good with trading, and he gave me he wound up trading me for the Warlock. It was the issue with the origin of Thanos. It was a great copy. I thank him for it. He said he had found multiple copies, so he sent me one for that Batman, which, you know, it was a great trade. I was happy with it. So definitely, if anyone that's looking at this channel right now got the Philip Tan one, that variant to this book, I will trade you. Just let me know what you want. We could do a trade. So definitely want to get that. So happy with these Gabriel Delato ones though. Now I was happy to find this because I'm digging this cover, like, and out of all the covers that I've seen for this book, this is the one cover that I wanted out of all of them. So it's Apocalypse and the Extracts, issue number 1, the In-Hook Lee variant. I am digging this cover. I would say this: you have to have it in your hand to really appreciate it. And In-Hook Lee has been killing it. So I'm just happy to get this variant. I don't know what the ratio is for this variant, but I would say this. If they had another one, I would have picked up 2 copies. But this is the only one they had. And it's an important issue because it's the first appearance of this team right here. So so it is a key issue. So definitely be on the lookout for this book. I need to read it. So definitely happy about that. And then I have to also say, because In-Hook Lee killed it again, and I have to say this is probably my favorite cover of all these books. Because number one, I'm a Spider-Man fan, and number two, the way In-Hook Lee made Rhino on here, Rhino looks awesome. Not only does he's big and looks menacing, but he looks like on this cover he looks like the Rhino that could go, that battles the Hulk, because he used to battle the Hulk in the past, and the way he drew him, he looked like he could go against the Hulk. And it looks great. I mean, Rhino looks awesome. So it's X-23, the supervillains, Spider-Man variant, issue number 10 of X-23. Huck Lee killed it with this cover. I love this cover. I love it. I love it. I love it. I mean, look how big his hands are. Like Rhino looks like he could go. He's as big as the Hulk, and he's supposed to be that big. So I'm glad. And Spider-Man looks awesome. Now I will say this. This is also a key book. It's supposed to be the origin of X Assassin, which I don't know who that character is because I haven't been keeping up with X-23. So I definitely need to read this book and find out what it's about. But I couldn't leave this cover there. Oh my God, I'm loving it. Huck Lee killed it with both of these covers. Like, look at that. Look at his style is just. Huck Lee be killing it, man. He kills it. So very happy about that. All right, now this would have been my favorite cover if it wasn't for the fact that this came out. It's Spider Gwen Ghost Spider, and it's also one of the supervillain uh, covers. So it's Spider Gwen Ghost Spider issue number 6, the variant edition. And I am digging this cover too with Spider Man and Carnage. I am digging it, but I definitely this one just looks better. It's just the art. Oh my gosh, I have to say this one definitely looks way better. I mean, I just like it better. So that's my own personal opinion though, but to each his own. But I definitely had to get this book just for that cover. Alright, so I haven't been picking up this title, but I had to pick it up today because there's a first appearance in here. So it's Spider-Man Deadpool, number 47. And both of these characters are... Spider-Man is my favorite, of course, tied with Galactus, but Deadpool is up there too as one of my favorite characters. So it surprises me that I don't pick up this title on a regular with both of them together. So, but I will say this... I don't know why I don't pick it up. I know. Look, when issue 1 came out, I got multiple copies of that. I got multiple copies of that book and multiple covers. And because first time they've had their own series together, so I knew it was going to be a key as far as first series ever with them together. So now it's not the first time they've met up and been teamed up, but it's their first series. So I knew it would be a key and I had to get it. So, but after that, I haven't been getting no issues after that, which is, like I said, I don't know why. I picked up a couple issues here and there that were key, and same thing with this one. I know it's a key, so that's the reason why I picked it up. Now, what makes this one key is the first appearance of the Manipulator, which is this cosmic, like this big dude that looked like he could be like a different version of Galactus or something. I don't know who he is, what he is, but I have to say, when I found out it was the first appearance and I came home, I had to read this, and I have to say I really, really enjoyed this issue. The great thing about this issue is that number one, Deadpool can no longer break the fourth wall, like, and then he can't read captions. He doesn't hear the readers anymore. It's like he knows that he knows something wrong. He like, man, I can't. He's telling Spider-Man the whole time like something is going on because I can't hear the readers. I can't read the caption. I don't have nobody narrating the book now, and he's just like something's not right. And Spider-Man's looking at him like he's tripping. And then of course he's like saying, I think we're being canceled because so and Spider-Man is looking at him like. But it's great. You just have to read this book. It's pretty good. They actually got some characters in here that's a blend of other characters. Like you got Puck that turns into the Hulk. So you got a Puck Hulk, and then Puck from Alpha Flight. Then you have this. It looked like Sasquatch, but it's Wolverine. Sasquatch and Wolverine mixed. Then you have Silk with Warlock Technovirus mixed together, and who else is there? There's a shark, a shark that has arms and legs and can talk, but I don't know who that is. I'm clueless on this. But there's other, like I said, there's just blended in characters, which I'm just like, what? I've never even knew about. But the story is great, definitely. I have to say the humor in this book is what really got me. It was really good. So I have to say I recommend this issue. Pick it up, read it. You'll enjoy it, especially if you just want to have a nice laugh in a nice, easy story that's not, you know, not too complicated. I'll put it to you like that. So this is definitely a recommended issue that you must get. And they got the first appearance of the manipulator. Oh man, I'm saying the name wrong. Manipulator. Okay. All right, you guys. Let's get on with the next one. All right, so we got Wonder Twins #2. So we got the Wonder Twins deactivates. All right, now Wonder Twins came out back in the days. They was on the Super Friends show. So that back then it was probably like in the late '70s, early '80s that cartoon came out with Superman, Batman, the whole Justice League and Amazing Friends. Is that what? No, what was it called? See, I forgot. It's been so long. But anyways, I had to get I didn't get issue #1, but I had to get issue #2 because issue #2 is the first team appearance of the League of Annoyance, which is all of them right there. And then there's another key person that is the first appearance also, and that is their monkey. They have a monkey, and the monkey is Gleek. Now this is Gleek right there. That's Gleek. So I had to get the variant cover because he's on the cover. So at first I was just gonna get this one because it has all of their first appearance and they're on the cover. And then once I saw this cover, I was like, oh, Gleek's on the front. So now not only do I have his first appearance, but first cover appearance also on this cover. Because, he's not on here. That's Beast Boy, by the way, right there. So I haven't had a chance to read this yet, but definitely gonna try, eventually read it. So hopefully it's good. All right, you guys. And then I had to get Justice League Dark #9. Now this is cover B. I forgot who did the cover. I really like this cover B better than cover A. So that's why I got cover B. Now the reason why I got this is the first full team appearance of Dr. Fate's new Lords of Order. Okay, so first appearance, and they look great. Now I say the art inside is awesome also. I've actually flipped through the book, so it was great. And then I got Wonder Woman #66, cover B, just because it's an awesome looking cover. The guy's name, I think it's Victor something that did the cover. I forgot his last name. I think it's Victor something. I just don't remember, but definitely an awesome cover, and I'm really digging the lasso. That's what's making this cover with the what is that, lava? Oh no, an explosion of fire or whatever. It just looks great. So loving it, loving it, loving it. All right, now when I saw this cover, I saw the colored one, so I was like, oh man, I was about to get the color one, but then I looked behind it and saw they had the sketch one, so I was like, well, I know they make less of the sketches than they make the color, so I decided to get the sketch one. So it's Spawn Kills Everyone 2 in issue #4. So, and the reason why I got it is because it's paying homage to the Amazing Spider-Man cover. Was it 3 something? I forgot what issue it is, 316 or something like that. I don't remember. But it's the one where Venom is over top of Spider-Man, and McFarlane did that cover, and McFarlane did this cover. So how could I not get it, you guys? I had to get it. Homage covers, gotta get them, and very happy. And I just love the detail to this cover. It looks great. It's great. So had to get it. I was gonna get last week when issue 3 came out. I was gonna get it because they had what was it? It was like what was it? Had to do something with Thanos. I forgot what the cover was, but it was an awesome cover also. I was gonna get it, but I didn't get it. I think it was the Infinity Gauntlet cover swipe to issue #1. So I was gonna get it, but I didn't. I regret I didn't get it because it was an awesome cover. So I definitely wasn't gonna pass up this one. All right, now I have to say, I'm very happy this finally came back out, and of course I had to pick up issue #1. I was gonna pick up more than one issue, but I decided to just get one, and hopefully I get more issues later down the line for cheaper. I'm hoping. So I got the Goon #1. So the series is back, and this is an awesome series. And if you ain't ever read Goon, I definitely suggest you do it. Um, I'm still looking for that issue #1 of the first issue that came out and is worth a lot of money. I'm always on the hunt for that one. Came real close to getting it one time, but got outbidded on it. So, but I'm definitely gonna keep trying to get that issue #1. But definitely suggest everyone get this issue #1 of the relaunch. So definitely. All right, now this Catwoman #9. Everyone's shown it already. Our Germ, awesome. So of course I had to get 2 of them, and I'm loving it. Loving how the painting with the Badman in the background. And if you think about it, she's upside down because the painting's supposed to be like that. You see, with so she's supposed to be hanging upside down. So you see that? That's tight, right, you guys? Because the painting wouldn't make sense if it was like this. Like, why would he be upside down? The painting be showing Batman upside down. That would make no sense, right, you guys? So it's great that, they did it that way. So that's how it should be. So yeah, I like this cover. I'm digging it. Definitely. Now I will say, if it wasn't for that In-Huck Lee cover that I love so much, this might have been my favorite cover, maybe. Well, no, I can't even say that. All right, but I love that cover. And then of course I got Supergirl #28, another Art Germ cover also. So he did two spectacular covers this week. Loving it. I only got one of the Supergirl because I like it, but it's not one of those that blew me away. So I decided just to get one this time. And it seems like I'm always finding more of these anyway. Whenever I've been finding his Supergirl ones on a regular, so I wound up getting them for $1 sometimes. So it's great. So that was it, you guys. I have to definitely put this book back up there real quick, and I have to say to everyone, thank you everyone for subscribing to my channel. If you're new to my channel, definitely hit up my Amazon store. It's the link for it is in the comment section for U.S. Canadian shoppers. Every little thing you buy off of there will help me. And I thank everyone for giving me over 1,600 subscribers. I'm at 1,663 subscribers. So, oh my God, it's amazing. Never thought I would hit that number. I'm trying to get to 10,000. So if you like this video, make sure you share it with someone, and make sure you like it, give the thumbs up, so that way that I'll get into the little YouTube thing that they do with the likes. The more likes you get, the more they promote you or something, whatever. But anyways, thank you everyone. If you're having a bad day, make sure you read you a comic. It will make your day better. And I definitely would say, if you read this one right here, you will have a good day. Okay, you guys? No doubt about it. Trust me on this. Read this book. You're gonna have a smile on your face when you finish reading this book. All right, you guys. That's about it, you guys. I do want to say that if you haven't seen my Captain Marvel movie review, I suggest you watch it. I'm doing it with a female co-host. We did it together. We also did a review for the Lego 2 movie, so check that out. And if you haven't checked out my 2019 top 20 books you should get, you should go check that video out also. And just check out some of my old videos. You'll like them. There's always information in there. And thank you everyone for just sticking around and, supporting me to the utmost. So I appreciate everyone. Alright, so hit the Galactus head to subscribe to my channel right here. Hit these 2 old videos to watch some good stuff. And until next time, everyone, peace